Hi friends, I'm Juani and welcome to Juani's house. Today I'm going to share with you a fab glam DIY that you can use with items that you have around your house. Now many of us have all the Amazon boxes and we're getting things delivered to us. Why not use those for decor? So this box here is a box I already had, or you can get a size like this at your local post office. Pick it up, and so what you're going to need your box. You're also going to need some Mod Podge. Now, this box was a box that I had to assemble, just like the ones you see at the post office. And the great thing about that is that they have a variety of sizes. Now, this is some of the wrapping paper, like the paper that you put in packages. This is what I'm using. You can find this in a variety of designs. This is perfect with the gold and the white and with the gold polka dots. Perfect for my decor, and it is the perfect size to wrap around this entire box. So as you see, I am just lining everything up to make sure that the size of this correct, and then I'll begin to apply the Mod Podge. Now you're going to apply a thin coat of Mod Podge over the top or the flap of your box, and then we're going to lay that tissue paper over it. Now it's very thin, and the great thing is when you press it down, yeah, you're going to see some imperfections, but that is what is really going to make this special. So we're not looking for like perfection, but we want it to look very, very polished, and that is what this tissue paper does, because it also has like a shiny texture to it. So now I'm doing the same thing on the bottom of the box here, and then we're just going to pull over that tissue paper. Now this can also be done using a really inexpensive wrapping paper also. Dollar Tree has been having some really nice wrapping paper that is okay quality but will be perfect for a DIY like this. Now where the creases are, I'm going to cut that, and then I'm just going to use the Mod Podge once again to attach our tissue paper to the box. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to go over the tissue paper with the Mod Podge. This kind of seals it in place, and it also makes the texture shiny, so pretty. Once again, don't worry about the imperfections, because that is what's going to make this great. So now I have my ribbon here. This is wired ribbon that I'm using, and I decided that I wanted to tie this on the diagonal. So I'm just going to cut out the amount of ribbon that I need, and then we'll begin to assemble our bow. Now this is a very easy bow to make. You just tie it over just like you would your shoe, and then make sure that the two ends are even, and then we're going to tie it into a simple bow, and then I'm going to get some more ribbon, and we're going to make loops. And this is one easy way for you to do this, is to gather it, and then you make another loop, twist, gather that one, make a loop, twist, all together, and then you need to have at least 5 or 6 loops in your bow. Time to be joyful when all is calm and all is bright, but why does it change
with the seasons, and why can't we just hold on to silent nights?
Okay, now once you're satisfied with that, you're just going to clip the end. And then I am going to use a chenille twist tie to adhere it to the bottom, because I'm going to attach this to where the ribbon intersects on the box. And then we're going to leave 2 tails from our bow. All right, so this is what that looks like, and you see now I'm going to fluff out the bows, the ribbon, and so it makes a really pretty presentation. Or you can, like I'm showing you here, you can put those, tuck those under and then attach them. But what I decided to actually do is to have like 4 tails hanging, and you'll see that momentarily. Very pretty as is, but then your girl, she wants to embellish this a little bit. So I took some bling wrap that I already had, and I'm using my glue stick. And so only on one side of our ribbon am I going to attach the bling wrap, because this room that it's going in, it's a little glamorous. So I want to make sure that I bring those elements in, and I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite end of the ribbon. I think this is so pretty, y'all, and it is easy. I wanted to bring DIYs that I thought that were attainable for you guys. You can easily get the bling wrap, you can get the ribbon. If you have to use Dollar Tree ribbon, that is perfectly fine. The box is free, as well as our tissue paper here, and this is what this box looks like. So I'm showing you here, I have done several boxes, and I've done them in different, one is done with actual wrapping paper, and I have ribbon on there. Some of them I have embellished with some of my ornaments, or my brooches from Totally Dazzled. Absolutely beautiful, and the great thing is, guys, that you can use this year after year as a tree filler, and you'll see how that's going to look in an upcoming video. So these are the boxes that I have created here. Very simple, very glam, and very inexpensive. So I'm going to show you another quick DIY that I shared on my Instagram. If you are not following me on Instagram, you should be, girl, because over there I show you things before they get over here. So, which is why the picture looks the way that it does, because it was on Instagram. So I have this vase here that I picked up early this year. I have these beautiful frosted pine cones, and I have some ornaments. So I put the pine cones in upside down, some ornaments on the bottom to hide the sticks, and then I have these picks that I picked up a couple of years ago, and I stuck them in. Then I'm going to embellish this with some of my gold picks, and I love this because not only do our picks green, you can see some frosting on them, which coordinates with the frosting and the snow that is on the pine cones at the bottom. And now I am going to add more picks. So depending on what colors you're using in your space will determine the color picks that you use, as well as the color of the ornaments. My ornaments are gold and pink and blue. So those are the colors that you're going to see. So I'm embellishing this with some more picks from the at-home store that I had on a bushel that I detached. And then if you wanted to, I showed you those, some poinsettias. You could put poinsettias in here if you're using those. You can put the holly berries if you're using them. You see here, I'm adding some more pink baubles, ornaments here, and some more gold. Now this is another DIY. I used everything that I already had, and I'm just repurposing it and using it in a different way. And it was an easy DIY to create this arrangement, and I will show you at the end on how I'm using it. So on the two stems that are sticking up from the pine cones, that is what I'm going to use to start attaching our baubles or our round ornaments, because those are the colors that we are using in this room. You see some of the baubles are glitter, some of them are shiny, some of them are matte, and those are all the elements that I am featuring in this entire space decor theme.
Singing goodwill to all. Oh,
Now I like
come
turning my
let
bases around
us
so I can kind of see how it looks on all sides, because if it was only going to be
Oh,
in one area, I would just concentrate on that one area, but because I can see everything from all directions, I want to make sure that it looks pretty from all
oh,
directions.
come, let us adore Him. Oh,
Love the gold. I love how the gold sprays
now.
kind of comes up and over. Now you see I've added the blue baubles to this, and now I'm going to go ahead and enhance this with a clear bauble here, and then I will come back with a real deep um, Bordeaux colored bauble, and this will be done. This display or this arrangement cost me nothing, as I stated, and even if you had to go outside and get pine cones from your backyard, it is easy for you to do. I thought this was absolutely beautiful. I'm very happy with it, and so we're going to go on to our next quick and easy DIY. Now for this next DIY, once again, I took something that I already had. Now you can find these boxes at the Dollar Tree. I'm taking that ribbon off and I'm going to replace it with some other Dollar Tree ribbon. Just glue it on the tops and attach it with some hot glue. That's all. We have changed the look of that. And I also decided to make a bow. Now this bow that I am making is making it just like you would if you were to tie a bow for your shoes, and then we're going to attach it. Now the great thing about this ribbon is that it's wired, which makes it so easy to work with, and you can form it. So in the beginning it may not turn out right, but after you form the ribbon, it is perfect and just how you envision it. Now, simply by adding some hot glue, and then we're going to add a totally dazzled brooch here, and we're going to just um, kind of fishtail our ribbon, and it is all done. Isn't that beautiful? Just sparkly and glamorous. So I'm taking this deer here because I'm going to name this room the deer room, and take off all of its embellishments that it had on. I've had this deer forever, but it's made of like this green like tinsel material. I'm going to put some ribbon around his neck, and then we're going to fold it in half, glue it, and then we're gonna add another totally dazzled brooch here, and this one has like a little embellishment that kind of hangs down, so glam and gorgeous. And this is how I displayed everything. Isn't this beautiful? Everything coordinates, the glam and the glitz and the all the brooches and the sparkle. This is absolutely amazing, and I decided to showcase them here on this mirrored tray. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, as I gave you some ideas on how you can embellish what you have, take what you would think is junk and make it a treasure, and beautify your home for this upcoming holiday season. So guys, If you like today's video, please give me a thumbs up. If you are new to Juani's house, I would love for you to subscribe. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that you won't miss out on any of my upcoming uploads. Also, guys, I would love if you would come on over and check me out on my Instagram. You can find me over there at Juani's house, just like it is here. Hit that follow button, and then you will be in the know as to what is to come over here at Juani's house. So, guys, I'm about to go, but before I do, you know what I always say. The next time you're in town, you can always stop by Juani's house. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.